Hey guys, we're going to be reading chapter 5 of Among the Impostors today. And this starts our new week in the Among the Impostors book, week 2 actually. In the last chapters, Luke was figuring his way around Hendrick's School for Boys. He wasn't doing a great job figuring it out. People would not answer his questions that he had. He felt alone. There was an incident with a bully, and he called this bully Jackal Boy because he kind of looked like a jackal in the face. Luke doesn't know which classes to go to. He doesn't, know what to do at all. But he still has this small piece of paper that Jen's dad, Mr. Talbot, gave him whenever he was dropping him off. And so Luke still has not read that small piece of paper. So that's giving him some hope to find out what it is. So, chapter 5. Luke didn't get a chance to read the note from Jen's dad the next day, or the next, or the next. In fact, an entire week went by with him resolving every night in bed, tomorrow, surely I'll find a way to read the note tomorrow. But the next nightfall found him still. At first, he thought there was an easy solution. The bathroom, for example. He could go in, shut the door, read the note. But none of the bathrooms at Hendrick's were like the bathroom at home, closed in and private. The Hendrick's bathrooms were rows of urinals and commodes, right out in front of everyone. Even the shower was communal, just an open, tiled room with dozens of spigots sprouting from each wall. Luke could barely bring himself to lower his pants with everyone watching, let alone read the note. He always lingered until most of the other boys were gone, but he never found a bathroom that was fully emptied out. Finally, after 3 days had passed and he was getting desperate, he resolved to wait in the bathroom for as long as it took, regardless of bells or classes. The bell rang for breakfast, and he still remained pretending to be very concerned with scrubbing his face. Finally, it was just Luke and another boy standing by the door. "Out," the boy said. The boy was mean-faced and muscular. Luke's legs trembled, but he didn't shut off the water. "I'm not done," Luke mumbled, trying to sound nonchalant, unconcerned. He failed miserably. The boy grabbed Luke's arm. "Didn't you hear me? I said out." The boy jerked so hard on Luke's arm that Luke felt pain shoot through his entire body. Then the boy shoved Luke out the door. Luke landed in a heap on the hallway floor. A hall monitor looked down at him in disgust. "You're late for breakfast," he said. "Two demerits." Luke feebly looked from the hall monitor to the other boy, who was now standing menacingly in the bathroom doorway. Then he understood. They were alike. There were guards in all the bathrooms, as well as in the halls. He couldn't read the note in either place. He wondered about trying to read the note in his room. He would get there first at bedtime, he decided. The first several days, that was impossible because no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't even ever remember which way to go. Left at the top of the stairs, then right, then left. Or was it right, then left, then right? Most nights, it was a miracle if he found the room at all before lights out. Though that was just as well, because it reduced the amount of time that Jackal Boy could spend tormenting him. Finally, in the middle of Luke's second week at Hendrick's, he sat at the back of the hall during the evening lecture, so he was the first one up the stairs. Holding his breath, he counted off the turns. Right, yes, left, and there, yes, room 156. Luke rushed in past the hall monitor. He slipped behind the door out of sight and jammed his hand in his pocket. And he heard this. "So my servant's reporting for duty early tonight, eh?" It was Jackal Boy, lounging on his bed. Luke had to bite his lip to keep from screaming. That night, Jackal Boy was crueler than ever. Luke had to repeat, "I am a fine roll," 50 times. He had to hop up and down on one foot for 5 minutes. He had to do 100 push-ups. He had never seen anyone do a push-up before. All of the boys howled with laughter when he stammered and confessed, I don't know how." He had to push a marble across the floor with his nose. Laying in bed that night, his shoulders ached from the push-ups. His side was still bruised from being thrown out of the bathroom. "I'll never get to read the note," he thought. "I'll never be alone." It wasn't just that he wanted to read the note. It was maddening to always be around other people, to know that his every action might be observed, to never have a second of privacy. How could he long to be alone and feel so lonely all at once? All right, chapter 6, guys.